Oh, well, hello there. Welcome everybody back to the Forgotten Circus. It's your boy. Um, First of all, it looks like we got some leaked casting for the Fantastic Four, as you see in the thumbnail. So yeah, I know we're gonna ride this train again. I mean, you think about all the Fantastic Four that have come out were complete and utter garbage, dumpster fire, trash, waste disposal, just straight terrible. I mean, it had some good, and I like the Fantastic Four. I'm a comic book nerd, man, and it's just, we're gonna do this again. But you know what? Sometimes you're a glutton for punishment. So I don't know. Maybe they got it, but this cast is looking pretty good so far. So let's see. But I do have the caveat on that. I did like, it sucks they wasted that guy, Silver Surfer, in Rise of the Silver Surfer. I'm not saying that he saved the movie, but he kind of made it bearable, so to speak. But all right, let's start off. So we got Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, being played by Adam Driver. I like it. I like it. I like to look, but he's gonna have to cut his hair. He's gonna have to put them little gray streaks in there. Is he gonna cut his long, luscious locks? We'll see. I don't know, but it's Adam Driver. He'd be like, dude, I'm Adam Driver, keeping the long hair. A long haired Reed Richards, that'd be hilarious. But I really like. I watch everything Adam Driver does. I mean, he's a phenomenal actor. Phenomenal actor. He's very underrated. Well, no, he's not underrated anymore. But one of his best performances, I think, definitely would be Undercover Boss on Saturday Night Live. I mean, his range that he showed. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, no. Black Klansman. If you've never seen Black Klansman, he is great in that movie. If you want to see range on an actor, I know this is a superhero movie, so people are like, "Oh, what range you got to have with a superhero movie?" You gotta make the character believable, right? That's why they are actors and actresses. But I really do like Adam Driver. I think, and it could be 50-50. Some people may not agree with me on that, but I think that's a great casting. You ever seen somebody and they just look smart? You just look at him, and Reed Richards is the smartest man alive. I mean, he's a genius. But when you look at Adam Driver, he just looks smart. But I don't know what that even means. You just look at him, he has that gravitas about him. And he can look like, if you look at him, he looks young, but a young person with wisdom. Because I mean, he's not young. He's not a kid, but he just looks like he looks like one of those people that just has it all together. And Reed Richards has it all together. So great casting. I think I give that a really good casting on that one. And if you're getting Adam Driver on there, you got a plan. You have a plan. You can't just pitch it like, "Hey, we're just going to try this one." He's going to be like, "Yeah, I'll go make something else. I'm trying to get Oscars." You know what I mean? They threw money or something at this dude. So I agree with that. I like it. Next on the list, we got Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Uh, so I have a bias for this actress because we have the same birth date. So July 2nd, Rubies and Cancers, whoop whoop. But Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie. Now we all know when you think of Barbie, I know she's about to play Barbie, but when you think of Margot Robbie, what do you think of? Harley Quinn. She brought that comic book character to life. hands down. And you know what? Let's not talk about. Well, her her and the James Gunn Suicide Squad. Now I like that movie. I just think it came out in the wrong time during a pandemic. But what could you do? Hands were tied. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes in Hollywood. They're probably like, yo, we got to push this out. But if they could have waited on that a little bit, I think it's still going to have a call following. Everybody called on later and said, yeah, this movie's awesome because I liked it. Some may not. You're entitled to your own opinion. But she tore it up in that. And even the first one with Will Smith and who else was in that? There was a lot of Jai Courtney was Jai Courtney? Yeah, Jai Courtney was in that too. And my man Scott Eastwood, don't sleep on him. He's coming. He's coming. But even in that, even though it was a trash movie with Enchantress and stuff, and even Diablo was cool, she was great in it. Elevator scene, dope. So she can do all the action and stuff. I mean, but my favorite is her with her range is Wolf of Wall Street. It just shows she's very talented, but I just don't want them to overuse her. It seems like she's popping up in a lot of stuff, and that's good for her. She's getting to work. Good for her. But like, just don't overuse her because they kind of started doing that with Michael B. Jordan a little bit, getting away from no pun intended, but he was in one of the Fantastic Four. We all saw how that worked out. Why did Doctor Doom look like a friggin' prism? Dude looked like a crushed diamond. What was that about? Ugh. But yeah, I like Margot Robbie. I think her and Adam Driver, they could pull that off because remember that they're a family. This whole team's a family, and they're together. So I mean, I just when I look at it now that I'm looking at like the pictures, yeah, that works. Her and Adam Driver, that's gonna work. Good casting. So you got two A-lists there from the rip, and if you got those two, like I said before, you have a plan. This isn't a one and done. This is going to be a trilogy and leading into other stuff because they are very important in the comics, very important in the comics and throughout Marvel and all that. So, they're everywhere. Fantastic Four are going to show up everywhere. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. So we got let's see, we got who? What? Okay, so Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, which he's actually my favorite of the Fantastic Four. Now he's pretty arrogant. He's not dumb. He's just like, how can I put it? He's like he's a nice guy though. I mean, he's a superhero, right? Got to be nice to be a superhero, yeah, unless you're Homelander. Too soon, too soon. But yeah, Johnny Storm, man, he's a little jokester. He's arrogant, but he can get serious. I really like the Human Torch. The Human Torch has always been one of my favorite comic book characters. One of, but not the. But yeah, it's being played by Paul Mescal. Paul Mescal. Yeah, Paul Mescal, man. Paul Mescal's playing it. Paul Mescal. Paul Mescal. Yeah, Paul M- Mescal. Who the hell is that? I have no idea who this actor is. But he's going to play the Human Torch. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Obviously, they're interested because he's like official. It looks like, and I don't know who he is. I mean, tell me in the comments if you know who this guy is. Maybe I'll look up some of the stuff and see what he's been in. I really do not know. I'm not going to be. I've seen thousands of movies, and I just doesn't ring a bell. But oh, oh, okay, I guess I don't know. And then we got Ben Grimm, the Thing. Yeah, not my favorite. But he is in the comic book super powerful, super strong. I'd like to see him and Korg go at it. That'd be funny. They should do like a Korg versus the Thing. I don't even think Korg would fight him. He'd be like, "You look like just like me." But yeah, it's going to be played by David Diggs, or is that David Diggs? David Diggs is going to play Ben Grimm. Another person, David Diggs. I just, um, yeah, yeah. Sorry, guy. But I'm pretty sure they showed interest in you too for a reason, because I mean the two of them. Obviously, we got our A-listers there with Adam Driver and Margot Robbie, which is you know um, that's solid. These two don't know much about them. Not going to knock them. Um, but yeah, if I were you two, I'd jump at that too. If they signed up and then they were like, "Hey, you want to come in for like a script reading stuff or a couple shots?" Got this thing. It's called Fantastic Four. And they're probably like, "Oh my god, I'm not. I don't want to be in it. I'm not doing." Hey, but Adam Driver and Margot Robbie's going to be in it. Yeah, I'm on a flight tonight. So I would do the same thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Don't really know these two. I'm probably gonna look them up and start binge watching some of their stuff. So okay. So I have heard this name. Paul Mescal is gonna be. I don't know if he's playing. Yeah, he's gonna be in the new Gladiator. Let me tell you something about Gladiator. Gladiator is my favorite movie of all time. Of all time, hands down, never be dethroned. I can't say never, but it's gonna be hard. And they're going to make a second one to this where I guess he's that is Lucius. So that's the little boy that was married, that was the son of Commodus's sister. I forget her name. I'm so sorry. But yeah. So he's going to be okay. Okay, so they actually, because that's going to be done by Ridley Scott, I do believe. The second one. So if he casted you, Ridley Scott, you don't usually miss. He knows how to pick his actors. Because, I mean, Russell Crowe was there, but he made Russell Crowe a friggin' legend. I mean, Ridley Scott really makes everybody a legend, doesn't he, really? Well, he puts legends in his movies and makes them more of legends. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, yeah. But okay. Okay, I feel you. They cast you for that too. Do your thing. Do your thing, boy. Do your thing. That means at least I know a little bit about him. But David or Davidi, I don't know nothing about you. I'm gonna have to look you up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know. So please forgive me. So that being said, you got that cast. Now the good thing is this sets up for actually openings of some big villains. Big villains. So I mean, you'll have Galactus, and rumor is that Antonio Banderas is going to play Galactus. Did not see that coming, but hey. So I guess he was doing some makeup for some captures and some shots or whatever. They were like mapping his face and stuff. So maybe he's already locked. And then Antonio Banderas, he really, I mean, that's a household name. I mean, he's had some missed movies, but that's a household name. So that's cool. That's a different spin. I like that. Old and Puss in Boots. I don't think that, but yeah. Okay, I like that. So you got him, and then you got another big one. If you want to get an applause or people going or something like that, do it. Doctor Doom, baby. Bring him in. Bring in Doctor Doom. It's time. You made him a crystal. You made him what is it? Swarovski's crystals in that one movie, and in the other movie, he looked like a darn a trash can with a cape walking around. I was like, what the hell is this? Why does this dude look like? What is going on here? Why is this guy sparkling? And why does this dude look like he made out of hubcaps? Come on, bro. But yeah, my thing is, so I know that I don't know if a lot of people are saying this, but would be a good old good old throwing the bird. Good old FU to DC. Cast Henry Cavill as Doctor Doom. Because where is he from? Latveria? Is it Latveria or something? And give him have him do an accent. Oh, you can't mess with that. And Henry Cavill take it in a heartbeat. Because I think he kind of got dissed as Superman. Because that's my favorite Superman. I don't care what anybody says. That's my favorite Superman. You can say Christopher Reeve. You can say, you can say all the other ones that were there. But nah. You don't do my man like that. You don't do Henry Cavill. And Netflix, y'all gonna be wishing you didn't do that. Y'all went for the Les Hemsworth over Henry Cavill? Are you kidding me? And all you had to do was change up the lore how it was supposed to be, how he was basically directing for you. And it was like, nah, we got it. So he got done dirty by Netflix and all. Come on, Henry. Don't worry. Cast that boy as Doctor Doom. Oh, he'd be such a good Doctor Doom. Okay, so we had, and I got to stop going on a rant about that because they did my man Henry dirty. But he would be a great Doctor Doom. I do have one other. I don't want to share it. I may share it later on, but it may be better than Henry Cavill, this other casting. People probably be like, oh, I never thought of that. Okay. So, you got Galactus, you got Doctor Doom, you got my man. Now he's not a villain. Dude's a hero at heart. He's trying to save his planet, his world. And he's a herald of Galactus. Norrin Radd, the Silver Surfer. That is my favorite comic book character, hands down, all time. Never be dethroned. That's one that I can always say. I don't care if they create new comic book characters, not going to beat it in my mind. But I don't know who could play him. I do like, and this isn't some woke stuff. I do like the guy that played Hawkman to actually play, because he's going to be silver, so it doesn't matter what nationality is. But the presence, I like that. What's his name? Eldest Hodge. Yeah. They did you dirty too as Hawkman. You ain't coming back as Hawkman. That whole thing is over. James Gunn said we are burning down this house. We are building a new one and planting grass and watching it grow from the beginning. So y'all ain't coming back. And I like Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate and all that, and no, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. But I like Eldest Hodge. I think he would be a dope because he has that voice and that stoic presence. Yo, give that boy a shot. I don't know if it's his age thing. And here's another thing. Mahershala Ali, if they can't get Blade up, if they can't get that up and rolling with the 80-page script or whatever they did, 80-page script. 80-page script I can read in like 20 minutes. Maybe under. I don't know if I'm reading that fast. Is 20 minutes slow or is that fast? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh. But anyway, I don't know. Everybody reads at a different pace. But that being Mahershala Ali, he's a little bit older, but he's silver and they could animate it and do a lot of CGI. Hey, you might want to jump over and be like, yo, if you ain't gonna have me play Blade and you keep beating around the bush with this, just I'll just be Silver Surfer. That would be another good one too. Oh, he would be a good Silver Surfer. But I mean, it could be any. It could be any nationality, anybody. Those are just my two. And then another one. I know it's going to sound cliche, but he is my other boy. Can we make Ryan Gosling the Silver Surfer? That'd be another. That'd be another choice. See, there's my three right there. But who knows? Who knows? You know. And then, hey, you want to throw everybody curveball because they think it's Fantastic Four? They be like, oh, it's going to be Doctor Doom or it's going to be Silver Surfer Galactus. Galactus is still going to be in it regardless. We know that. And then Silver Surfer is a herald of Galactus, so he got to show up somehow, some way. He's the main herald, you know. So why don't we just do it? Why don't we just do it? Why don't we just throw everybody? We could still have those people in there. You could make it like a big battle, like even cameos leading up to the other movies, you know? Yo, just bring in Mephisto and just call it a day. Just bring in Mephisto. Why are we not bringing in Mephisto? Like he's the ultimate villain. He's the epitome of freaking evil. Like he is evil. He is the evil. Like bring in Mephisto. Just throw a whole curveball. They'd be like, "Dog, are you doing this in the first movie?" Like, no, he's just going to cameo in it. But I don't know. I like the casting. I think it's firm. I just don't know these two. But if they consider this dude to be the main actor in Gladiator, he got some talent. And I'm sorry, David or David, I gotta look you up, bro. But I like the casting. I think it's pretty good. Strong. Now this is still in the early works. I know Adam Driver is like locked in. He's already locked in. Margot Robbie, I think, is locked in too. The other two, I would just lock myself in anyway. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here until we start filming, you know. But like with Henry Cavill, I know you can't with the writer strike going on right now. Can you please pay them people? Please pay them people. They deserve benefits and stuff. Because without them, what you gonna have the actors write? You're just gonna have who's gonna write? That's their job. Their job is to act. The writer's job is to write. Get them people their money, man. It ain't gotta be outlandish. Give them some benefits and stuff because they need to be covered. You cover the actors, why can't you cover the writers? They ain't asking for 10 million a movie like some of these actors, 20 million a movie. They just ask for a little bit. But that's another story for a different time. But with Henry Cavill though, I know it's in the early stages. The writer strike could go pretty long, but you could do this. Hey, why don't you come down to the studio, Henry? We need to talk real quick. And then he comes down to the studio, and then you just slide him a comic book with Doctor Doom in it, with all of the dialogue. Is this cheating? Because I don't know how this writer strike works, but that's already written. Is he not allowed to read it? Are they going to have a reader strike where writers can't read or actors can't read what's already written? I don't know. I would just slide him the comic book, you know. Or I mean, we still doing stuff on like Zoom and all that, right? I'm like, hey, hey, stand in front of that wall right there and read this, and do it in this accent. And then you probably do it and be like, yep, that's all we need to know. We'll be giving you a call in the next 2 weeks. Lock that in. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe on the Forgotten Circus. Thank you for watching my video. It's still up and coming. It's up and coming. It's building. It's getting bigger and bigger. I'm trying to drop out more content and like that. And once we get bigger, I'm going to be doing giveaways and all that. So please, it helps the channel out. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And please, everyone, and I do mean everyone,